Welcome back, reading one. That was a trip and a half. Like, I know my finger went to the pause, so I don't know what happened there, but I'm taking it for what it is because I feel like sometimes if people are fully committed, they're going to keep continuing to the breadcrumbs. And maybe that first part was just for some people. And like, this is, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to read you from the book, okay? So, this is the world card number 21. Now, if you remember, we pulled it in reverse. And in the reverse meaning, it says carelessness in planning and lack of enthusiasm. So when we're talking about what do I want, Spirit says that you have to like be, if you're not excited about it, if it's not, you know what I mean, then it's the wrong path. Don't do something because you feel like you're supposed to. No woulda, shoulda, couldas. You know what I mean? Like, that's bullshit. You need to do what makes you feel happy. See how they have like these little antennas right here? And I feel like that is you guys. Like, you know, like I feel like Spirit saying use your antennas. It's basically they're saying to use your intuition. You know? Also, what is that? What is that? Oh my God, look at that little fairy. Please don't go in the light. I don't want you to die. Oh my gosh, you guys. I've always said this deck is so whimsy and fairy-like, so I definitely feel fairy energy for you guys. Also, they're having me bring in the Virgo back again. So either you're a Virgo or you're dealing with a Virgo, or you have Virgo heavy in your placement in your sun, your moon, rising, or your sign. Listen to that. Do you hear that bird? I don't even know, or is it I don't even know. But I feel like springtime, I feel like this is you guys, and this is Spirit telling you, because, bunnies are the representation of spring because of fertility, you know? Do you ever heard that term, fuck like rabbits? I know it's pretty, but it's true, right? Like, there's something about, that like wanting to bring new life into being. And also, I'm feeling that for some of you, that what you want, you're gonna start birthing by the time the spring season is over. You're going to be birthing this into life. And when Leo season comes around, which is, usually like from July, third week in July until like the third week in August, I feel like in Leo season, everything that you want is going to happen. It's just going to happen and not as fast as you want it to happen. Also, I'm hearing from Spirit, and Deepak Chopra spoke of this as well. When you put out into the universe what you do want, then let go of it and let it manifest. You can, of course, water it every day, so to speak, with love, and that you're excited about it, but don't force it. Don't ask, when, how, blah, blah, they understand that you're tired. They understand where you are, but you need to see how like it's almost in the dark there. But if you bring it to light, look at, there's a little heart in the belly, and the rabbit's holding a flower also. It almost looks like the rabbit, let me see. It looks like the rabbit is like, do you see that there's something in their mouth? It looks like a blower, like, woo, like celebration, yay. And there's a star in there. Oh, that's so interesting, you guys, because I had a daughter that didn't live in this lifetime to full life anyway. Her name was Star, and I also have been feeling a tie to this pile, or this reading. So, I feel like for all of us, everything we do in this spring is really, really going to come to fruition one way or the other and manifest this year. And I think for you guys in particularly, it feels like it's going to happen in the summer for the Northern Hemisphere, or in the winter in the Southern Hemisphere. Also, the key words for this are fulfillment, achievement, enrichment, reward, and unity. So once you get really like linked in, like of what you really want, if it is what is meant to be, it will align with the universe and it will manifest for you by the summer. And if it doesn't, then maybe there's something else that you need to work through. And maybe reading two with a past life, there might be messages for you if you were drawn to that. If you're not, don't feel like you need to go. But only if you were looking at two as well, I would say go over there. I don't know what it's going to be, but Spirit just told me to say that to you. I have no idea what it's going to be. But there must be something in there that like maybe is linked to your past or a past life that you think you're supposed to do in this lifetime, but you're not. You know what I mean? It's like you could be somebody who you have like this amazing voice, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I know I'm meant to be a star. I know I'm meant to use, my voice. But maybe you were a singer, and maybe it's your passion and you love it, but either there's a different way they want you to sing, You know what I mean? Like instead of like words, like maybe you're meant to like do more like ah, right? Like that mermaid right there, right? Like mermaid energy. There was a lot of mermaid energy in this reading and in our tribe. But there's also a lot of water, coming to us right now with Saturn and Pisces. So much stuff is going to be uncovered in the water. Braca Goldsmith has been talking about it. I've been feeling like that. The Lemurians, the Atlanteans, like all of these like old energies are coming back, and they're coming back into human form again. They're inventing things that they did back then. So much cool shit is happening, and you are part of that. So it could just be that, like, maybe put that to side, and maybe it's just for now. Maybe they just want you to focus on something else. And what happens is, like, when you're, and I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to share this with you because it was the first one that came to me when I did the meditation. I don't know if you watched the introduction video for this reading, but I said in my meditation, that's how this all came to be, was I just got really quiet. I was with the spirits. I felt so good. I felt so grounded. And when he said, clear your mind, get dark, just don't think about anything. And then he was like, what do I want? And I am telling you, my inner voice came out and I heard this very soft, very sweet energy say, peace. And I was like, yep, that's exactly what I want. I want peace. I want peaceful energy around me at all times. I want peace in my mind, peace in my heart, peace in my soul. I don't have to seek out what's happening. Spirit will let me know what's happening. And same for you. I feel like some of you are looking at the news too much. You're looking too much at this or too much at that. And Spirit's like, no, 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 no. Get out of the fear zone, because this is the upright position. And it says vitality. The winged lion guards a flourishing sphere, a spiritual manifestation of the world. He protects and nurtures this sphere, for it is a direct link to the world's dynamic harmony and powerful abundance. Unity, the rabbit in the sphere, disperses the spirit of joy and happiness to all. The world brings a feeling of accomplishment and realization as everything is coming to fruition. From a successfully completed cycle evolves a new beginning with exciting new challenges. By envisioning just how everything around you is interconnected, your spirit is energized with a sense of fulfillment and is balanced with the knowledge that things are as they should be. And you guys, I just got this really big download. They gave me this analogy, so insert your story here. But they were saying, like, if you're in a job that you like are miserable at right now, like you're miserable, but you want to be a writer, then they said get a job at a bookstore or somewhere, like say you're writing a fantasy novel. So they're saying then work at like a crystal shop or work at like, a children's store or somewhere where like it's okay to be yourself all the time. Like people revere it, so that when you go home, instead of feeling weary and tired and flipping on the tube or scrolling through your phone or whatever, you go home and you're working on that book, or work in an art gallery while you're working on your paintings. It will inspire you. I'm telling you, I did the same. I worked at an art gallery before and it inspired me beyond belief. So, and just anything, it could be anything. And when people are like, oh, in my small town, well, find something in your small town. Maybe you just love working with people. So you work at the local grocer because you love the old man and he always is looking for people and he loves you. And he's like, sure, you can pick up some shifts here. Downsize your life to fit the life you want, so that you can have the life that you deserve, instead of staying in the hamster wheel of what you're not and what you're not supposed to be. And if you're tied into something from a past life, you'll know. So ask Spirit, what do I want? You could even say, what do I want now? You have to work at your dream. You have to take this step and that step, You have to. It's part of the process. It's all part of the process. By the way, I heard that song from Amy Winehouse, something like "We only sacrifice in words" or something. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying it right. You know those songs like when it's on, you like know it. But I'm hearing going back to black, right? So don't go back to the black, the darkness, the depression. This spring, this fall, whichever you're in, that's coming up. Spirit wants you to birth a new life, a new beginning. And for those of you in the southern hemisphere that are going into the winter, it's like you've reaped, you're about to reap the harvest of what for some of you, you've already put the manifestations in, and you're going to reap the harvest. But for some of you, you're going to have to, work on it during fall and winter and then plant the seeds next spring so that they'll come to fruition. But I feel like for most of you guys, I really am feeling like whether you're in the north or the south, spring or fall, I feel like those seeds are going to be planted because, in some things you plant them in the fall, but they don't come out until the spring. You know what I'm saying? So just insert your story here. But those are your messages, and I hope they helped you in any way. And thank you for following to the second one, because that means you are really serious about who you are and what you want. You just have to follow the breadcrumbs to find it. You'll get there. I promise you. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other. I love you so much. Blessed be. Oh.